Baby brother.
The baby brother.
My baby brother.
Jesus. Little brother.
Don't do that.
My little baby brother right here.
The little baby brother.
I guess we can start off like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cringe.
And we're back with episode 14 of Puro Chisme Podcast.
After what, 2 weeks?
After, being gone for like 2 weeks. We had to take a little break. Plus, in that little break, I went on a trip to Chicago or whatever. You know what I mean?
But y'all would know if y'all kept up with the episodes.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But welcome back, Puro Chisme Podcast. I'm your co-host, Carlos.
Co-host, Mitch.
And as you guys can see, we got my baby brother over
Little
here.
baby brother.
My little baby brother over here.
Little baby brother, Gabriel.
If y'all don't know him already, my little baby brother, Gabriel, right here.
Hi, guys.
But yeah, I guess before we get into it, I guess a recap of what 2 weeks.
Yeah, man.
I don't think much happened, right?
Nah, not really. For me, it was just work.
Yeah, same
about
here.
Other than the whole, the spill at my job,
No, that's about your
which
job.
I can Google. Y'all wanna
just
start?
Google spill at FedEx.
Spill that FedEx, yeah. And y'all find it. But other than that,
And then my job, what I told you about, a dude fell off the dock with the fucking lift, bro. I didn't tell you that
Again?
Yes, again, bro.
so I'm curious.
In the last 6 months, this is the second guy.
So did they tell you how he fell? Did he fall backwards? Did he fall forward? Or what's up?
Backwards.
So he was backing up and I
Yeah,
guess
so
he
the
went too
lift was
far?
like this.
Damn.
Yeah. And then I think the same day they had found out that somebody had broken into a truck and, stole merchandise and shit like that.
That's crazy.
I mentioned that to you?
I did overhear it. You guys were talking about a particular,
Hugo
clothing
Boss?
company?
Hugo Boss?
Hugo Boss was in the back of the
Hugo
truck.
Boss
With the
merchandise,
cologne,
and then they
Yeah.
were
There's
taking
one
stuff.
I thought
cologne.
you guys had it's not like a chain link fence. It's like a proper fence, with metal bars.
Yeah, it was on the backside where the
trucks are, right?
where the trucks are at?
Yeah.
Nah, it's a regular fence.
Oh, it's a regular chain link fence?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what? They just needed some fucking.
So by
wires?
what I
Yeah.
heard or by what they told me, they cut up that fence, but apparently there's like a wire that goes across that's like an alarm.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't cut that. But they just cut the regular fence. They rolled it up, moved it to the side.
Yeah, and they snuck
And
in.
broke
Some
into the
professional ass work right there, my boy.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
But
Sounds like
it's
like
it's
an
like I told
inside
you. They
job.
know if they knew about it, they know. So it's something within the company, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
That's usually what happens. Like at my workplace, we had a shipment of firearms at a
shit, for real?
local nearby building.
Same address, bro.
Somebody walked in, just picked up the crates and walked out
Like nothing?
like nothing. Yeah.
And y'all didn't say nothing?
Oh,
no,
they're talking about the guns, right?
it was reported. It was reported, and Atlanta Police Department was on the lookout for all the firearms.
Man, that's crazy. Hey, yo, whoever took it, hit me up. I'm just playing, yo, chill.
Yeah, other than that, I guess my trip to Chicago, it was pretty dope.
God.
What?
I just remember what you just said, how much they cost, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
it was cool. Like, it is expensive, but it was cool.
Tell the audience.
$600 for a Bucana 18, my boy.
You're gonna tell them how much you spent in total?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to say that.
At the club, $600.
Chill,
for
bro,
a
chill.
Bucana
They don't
18.
gotta know that.
Crazy.
They do have to know that. I
No,
thought this
they
was
don't.
Puro Chisme, bro.
Just go. When you go to Chicago, make sure you got some money, bro.
Bro, just say more than a stack. That's all I gotta say. You're trying to go out anywhere, but yeah.
No, it was a dope trip, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun. I really liked it.
That's good.
I don't know whether because I had been needing a trip for a minute, but I enjoyed myself. Yeah.
Y'all mainly went out to like restaurants and stuff like that, no?
Yeah, pretty much.
Any food stalls and all that stuff there?
Any what?
Food stalls or anything like that? Like comida que venden in the corners and shit?
There's some, but we didn't really stop to places like that.
Oh, te lo pongo mejor ejemplo. How would you compare that to like LA? Food wise, like, every.
Well, I mean, we kind of stayed more like downtown area close to the shore.
Yeah.
So like it's kind of like if you were in the city here in Atlanta.
Ah, so it ain't shit, bro. We don't got shit here.
Nah, but like there's places over there you could go to, you know, that is different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we didn't have that here
Like
too.
I'm not gonna say it looks the same like here. No, it's not. It doesn't look the same.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
Like it's different. But yeah, I liked it.
that's like me telling you go to like Morrow and then go to Ponce de Leon, bro. You see a whole difference.
Yeah.
Go to the.
But I mean, it's dope. I mean, if you've never been, you should go.
I mean, I've been there, but I've been to the bad side.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I've been
The
to the
bad
part,
side?
yeah, the bad
The
side
ghetto,
where
the
you
ghetto,
kinda,
the bad side.
I just want to be
The hood, where the hood is at.
pretty much where I almost got jumped, bro.
What are your thoughts on Chicago style pizza?
You talking about like the deep dish?
Yeah, the deep dish.
I liked it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like it's cool to have like a slice of that or two, I guess, if you can eat more than those two slices, and a regular pizza.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
So was it a big slice?
I mean, they're just thick. It's just thick slices of pizza. know, it's a deep dish.
Yeah.
But I liked it. I really liked it because I've had the deep dish before here, and I thought it was okay. And you could tell the difference between getting the deep dish somewhere here to over there. You know what I mean?
The bueno que you blend in.
So yeah. But I mean, yeah. Other than that, let's get to my baby brother over here.
Baby brother. The baby brother. over there.
Good to finally have you on the podcast, sir.
Mijo, siéntate.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, I practically live here, so.
This guy.
What you mean you practice? Dude, you literally live here.
I mean, yeah, I do live here.
Yeah. Every time I ask you, you're like, nah, I'm okay.
Well, I mean,
Shoot, he's been trying to bring you ever since like the second episode and stuff.
Yeah,
like
I think so. Something like
because he's
that.
been telling me that he's been telling you to come over to my house when we first started doing it, and you never came through.
I'm not gonna lie, because like Sundays are like my like
Lazy
restart.
day?
My battery needs to
Restart
be
of the week.
reset. You know.
Yeah.
You know,
Shit,
so-
so it's for me too, though, bro. But I mean, I had to go to work this morning.
I mean, yeah. Okay, that's fair.
I guess, but I feel like that's why we kind of like. I feel like we needed that break that we just took.
what, the 2 weeks?
Yeah,
I don't know.
because
bro.
I mean, I don't know. I felt it kind of like getting to me.
no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no.
Even though
shit.
like we only do this like once a week. Well, I mean, you know, one day out the week or whatever.
I was about to say no gay shit, bro, but I kind of missed you.
There's nothing gay with telling
What
another
do you
man that you
mean?
missed them.
I only didn't see you this last weekend, bro, because I saw you the weekend before that.
What did we do?
What did we do? Didn't we go to Compa's house?
Was it the Mania? The WrestleMania?
Yeah. I don't think we recorded that weekend.
Wasn't that like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't record
Oh,
that
well,
weekend.
you guys went to the WrestleMania.
But I normally
thing.
see you Friday, Sundays, bro.
No,
I didn't
you were with us.
I wasn't
No.
with you during WrestleMania. No.
It was the next day.
Oh,
Sunday.
Oh yeah, you're
when
right.
homeboy right here almost killed us.
Oh
No.
no, he didn't.
That was
almost kill
way
it.
before that, bro.
That wasn't 2 weeks ago?
No.
I swear it was.
I don't
Were
remember.
you talking about with the
I
guy
don't
flipped us off?
remember.
That was way back.
Yeah, when he cut you off and everything.
Yeah, that was way off before that.
Was
bro.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
We
invited
saw
us-
each other 2 weeks ago, though.
Yeah, for the WrestleMania.
Oh, well, we were in the city way.
Oh yeah.
We were in Atlanta.
And then we went to Eric's.
Yeah, that's what we did 2 weeks ago. I'm tripping. My bad.
That was Saturday, bro.
My bad.
That was Saturday. I normally see you Sundays.
Oh my God, este güey parece una vieja.
Tripping, bro. Nah, but for real, I mean, yeah, I mean, it kind of did help out a little bit. Just kind of relax the day you take off, you know, from recording. I mean, but it's not really so much of a struggle. It's just, I guess we got to get better cheese whiz.
It's not just that. Like, it takes up, I don't want to say it takes up most of our day, but like, it just became kind of draining because then it sort of feels like we only officially have like one off day to ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we still got regular jobs and shit like that. But, yeah, I feel you by what you mean about...
But you know what? Whoever's watching, I appreciate
Especially-
you watching every single episode that we do.
I mean, especially you, since your off days are like split.
Yeah, it sucks because they
what-
have my job.
You're off, what, Sundays and Tuesday, right?
I am off Sundays and Tuesdays. Yes.
It sucks that you got to go back Monday.
Yeah. Well, they have my schedule revolved around a particular like airline. I work
Yeah.
at a warehouse, by the way, and I pretty much do like It's a mixture of warehouse cargo agent like stuff, which means like I get on a forklift, I move stuff around, but I also do data entry and logistics for different airlines. I literally just take written information and just put it on like Excel sheets. That's pretty much it. But they have me revolved around Qatar Airlines, and they have flights Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays.
Oh, so they pretty much need you just specifically because of those airlines. You know,
do they still not have somebody that does what you do on a Monday there?
No. But even still, like, I don't even do what I normally do for them Wednesdays and Saturdays on those Mondays. I'm literally just there to help out my supervisor with, you know, just usually like menial tasks. Like, hey, would you mind taking this cargo and weighing it? Or, hey, would you mind moving this cargo from point A to point B? Or, you know, hey, would you mind
so it's not as
helping me out with this truck?
I don't want to say stressful, but it's not as hard, demanding work like your other days. Monday,
Mondays are definitely my slowest days. Yeah. I think my daily Mondays would be like, weekly Mondays. I literally go in, check to see if there's anything to be done, like for the flight. If there isn't, I literally just sit around, maybe help out with the dock doors if they need my help.
Yeah.
Until about, 7, go to lunch, come back. And then around 9 o'clock, I do post-flight inventory for that particular flight. I mean, that particular airline. And then that only takes me like 30 minutes since there's not much there anyways. And then I'm out of there by like 9:30, 10 the latest.
Okay. How far of a drive is it from here to your job?
I want to like without traffic, 30 minutes. With traffic, about 40 to 45, 50 if it's really bad.
Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
It's like my job.
I was saying same thing for my job, bro. It's like 35 to 40 minutes to get from my house to
my job is like 40, almost 40 minutes without no traffic.
So y'all know what that means, right, boys? We got to move closer to down there.
Yeah.
It'll help out a lot, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Instead of a 40-minute drive, turn that into 10-minute drive.
So have you unloaded trucks?
I have unloaded trucks before.
How about loaded?
Loading, no.
No,
I would prefer not to, mainly because I haven't been trained how to properly make sure that the heavy stuff goes
like
in
stacking.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. But compare that to what you've seen what Dad does.
Like building.
Yes, which is what I do as well.
Honestly, I think offloading and loading trucks is slightly more like
easier.
I would say it's easier and it's not as boring as building.
You said it's easier but not as boring?
No. So offloading and loading trucks is easier and not as boring as building.
As just building.
Yeah, building is boring to me.
What?
It is, because like I'm like on one hand I can be like, okay, I'm playing Tetris, I can pretty much try to fit different pieces in different places based off of their heights, their widths, and of course their weights. The heavier stuff goes on the bottom. But I mean, at that point, I start to like overthink it, and I'm like, if I build this incorrectly and it falls apart, I'm screwed.
I'm like,
so which makes it harder for you.
I don't know.
Exactly. That's what you're trying to say, yes.
I guess.
To where a truck, you're just worried about two different fucking sections.
Yeah.
Right next to each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why
with a truck,
that's why I always say unloading and loading those trucks is the easiest job you could have in a warehouse.
Yeah. Well, if you're in the warehouse.
Yes, if it's in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Besides screening.
Yeah, besides screening
is technically
the easiest. It's just
job.
more tedious because of all the paperwork.
So. Yeah, it's just paperwork stuff.
So for context, screening is pretty much physically looking at the cargo and making sure that all of the paperwork is in tandem, pretty much 1-to-1 with whatever's labeled.
Pretty much making sure there's no bombs.
Yes, yeah, that's also a thing. You got to make sure that there's no IEDs and stuff like
when
that.
you load the trucks up, you guys have the bars and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just imagine stacking, because that's a term that you guys use, right?
Yeah. Well,
so I do that on a platform. But if I have to stack, I stack on top of the actual freight.
Yeah.
Like I don't have no bar, nothing. Like I gotta actually stack freight on top of each other and stuff.
Well,
like
we
that.
do that too, but whenever we do that, they want us to strap it down
Yeah, nah.
for security.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sometimes do that.
A lot
too.
of the times we don't do that.
I mean, half of the time we don't even.
Because I mean, even after we finish stacking it on top of each other and all that, it gets tied down. You know what I mean? To that platform, they throw a net over it and stuff like that.
But I mean, the main thing about us is because they want us to strap it down is because they keep saying it's gonna go for a long drive and then tilting. I'm like, man, they don't care about
bro,
stuff over
I'm like,
there.
some of the shit they be sending us, they don't give a damn.
The shit that I do goes on a plane and goes overseas.
Yeah, but even still, you get strapped down and everything too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I don't know. Sometimes we don't do it, but the only reason we end up doing it is because majority of the supervisors tend to call you over the intercom and try to make you feel like you're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I see you're not doing what you're doing over there.
No, they literally said it. They call and be like, "This is the last warning. Strap down your freight if you're gonna stack it." I'm like, bro, you said that like 3 minutes ago, man. I'm like, at this point, just call them out.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
I mean, other than that, you had some questions for.
you ready to cry?
Oh god, I hope not.
Zeus, turn around. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see your dad cry. Nah, but pretty much, I guess the main one I kind of want to ask right now is, so how different did y'all feel, I guess, coming from Cali to here? Because, I mean, y'all didn't necessarily come here at a young age. Well, Gabriel kind of did.
I mean, we were already teenagers when we moved.
Ooh,
here.
he was a teenager.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were about to be a teenager.
I was a pubescent teen.
Because, for example, like, compared to you guys, I know Millie technically sort of pretty much grew up here.
Yeah, Millie grew up here.
Yeah, Millie grew up here.
Compared to y'all,
Millie don't even remember like a lot of being in Cali, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. So her, she pretty much grew up here.
Yeah.
Compared to you guys, you kind of
that's a Georgia girl right there. That's a Southern girl.
Imagine she's listening right now.
She knows it.
But yeah, how different did y'all feel about guests coming from California to here?
I mean, immediately was the weather.
That was the weather.
The weather was a huge change. Yeah.
How so?
Well, when summer came.
Well, no, we got here in the summer.
No, we didn't. It was March. So I guess
Which is
it was
summer.
more so March,
Oh no, that might be that's spring. Yeah.
spring. I guess all the pollen.
I mean, yeah, that's a huge one too.
Yeah.
Walk on a Georgia.
And then the summer because of the humidity.
So what do y'all think about the weather change of Georgia now?
I still hate it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Like I never hated summer till I moved over here. Bro.
Yeah. Like
Summer. Yeah.
it gets so humid that like, you know, you just walk outside and it hits you like a brick wall,
Yeah.
you know. And I mean, the pollen's not as bad. Well, for me, because I don't really have like, you know, allergies and stuff like that.
No, wait a couple years, big dog.
The air is still like, you know, thick and muggy, you know.
And the reason I ask that is because at work right now, recently I've had this coworker. She just started living here in Atlanta for about like 6-7 months.
Mm.
And she tells me that the first thing she hates is literally the weather change.
Yeah, the weather change.
I'm like, well, I've been here in Georgia kind of my whole life. You kind of get used to it. One day it's cold, one day it's hot.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's crazy, bro.
I mean, but I kind of got used to that, bro. At
Then
this
it's
point,
raining and then it's hot as fuck. Like,
yeah. But I mean, I understand it because she's a little old lady too. It's una
Yeah.
doña. So I'm like, oh, I mean, better wear some damn jacket or something, bro, before you get sick, little lady. But other than that, I mean, other than that, that was really like your main big experience, like just the weather.
just as I guess a bit of a culture shock.
Yeah.
How so? What you mean?
Like
the demographic
because
was completely
because
different.
we were because I mean we came from LA, bro. Like there's a lot of Hispanics over there.
And there's less
To
here.
where we moved over here to, you know, we started school and we were probably the only, or if not, maybe one more other Hispanic in the classroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just wild.
Okay.
The school systems were behind as well when we came here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
I mean, yeah,
California, we were months ahead in the education, like curriculum.
Yeah, Atlanta's
And
a
then
little
when we
stupid.
got
bro, I'm
here,
sorry.
they were months behind.
I was like, yeah, bro, I'm sorry. Atlanta's a little stupid. I'm sorry, bro. We ain't the most educated people here, you know. But we got some good wings.
True.
Because I
don't think I've never been a wing guy until I moved here.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I've said it plenty of times, bro.
What?
Like, we've never ate wings till we moved over here.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So over there, y'all never had wings whatsoever.
No,
like,
bro.
Not really.
Over there, the wing spot is whether Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop.
For real?
Yes.
Damn.
I feel like Cali's more known for like their burgers,
Burgers, tacos,
and of course like tacos and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, we gonna find out October. But another question that I have for y'all. You ready? I think I asked y'all earlier. Yeah. What would you change, if anything, about your experience growing up?
That's a good one. I don't know if you want to answer first.
That's a really good question. Like, I guess like my outlook on just dealing with life in a sense.
Okay.
I don't know, to be honest. Because like when I was a kid, you know, growing up in LA, well, we grew up in Hawthorne and then we moved to LA.
Okay.
You know, Hawthorne, you know, we had all the family members over there and stuff like that. And then when we moved to LA, they just were just an hour away. But still, you know, like having family over there was
I'm about an hour away.
yeah,
like 30 minutes.
Well, because of LA traffic, it was about an hour drive.
Okay.
Let's be honest here. LA traffic is fucking
I mean,
terrible.
not even.
Sure.
The only reason it was well, you thought it was an hour because of how we would take the bus to school way over there.
Well, I mean, no, like even yeah,
the bus ride was an hour.
The bus ride was an hour. Car ride would be about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it, just changing that experience. What about you?
Nah. I don't know what you meant by that, actually.
Well, like,
You felt like it was kind of hard having to do with all that?
no, I mean, like, because when I was a kid, it was just something I had to do.
Right.
You know, like I never realized that, you know, taking the public bus to go to a school outside of your district, you know, for like, I guess a better.
I feel like me and him didn't see it as a big deal.
Yeah, they were just like, look, this is what we're doing. All right, cool, we're gonna do it. You know, like
Yeah,
we didn't like second give it second
where like
thoughts.
if you were to where like if we were to tell that to someone else,
They would look at it
and
as
tell
like,
them how old we were doing that, like they would just be like, oh, what the hell? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, see, and that's my thing though. I feel like because the way the whole generation is nowadays people don't want to leave their kids outside.
No,
People don't wanna
and I
leave,
noticed that. And to me, it's like
compared to before when we were growing up, like I'm sorry, but like we were literally outside. We would literally be
we
out and
stayed
about.
outside.
And then our parents didn't really worry because they know that we would come back.
Yeah.
Compared to now, but again, I guess it's because of the whole generation. Nowadays, there's more people kidnapping,
And not
stuff
even
like
just that. There was, I feel like there was more kids back then,
that too.
like around the same area. You know what I mean?
like
To where now, like you don't really see a lot of kids living in the same area, like same neighborhoods here.
But I feel like that's what it. I mean, because the way I see it, I guess most people would react to it, be like, "Damn, you guys must have had it hard. You know, you guys shouldn't be kids doing that type of stuff. You always should have an adult."
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I mean, you kind of had to do what you had to do. And
Yeah.
I mean, you guys saw it as a normal thing.
I felt like that. I felt like us doing that was more so like my say,
Yeah.
because the schools we were going to, they were like bad, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
I wouldn't say they were. In my opinion, I don't think they were bad. But
So-
the high school.
Well, I mean, that's because you were in elementary.
from what I heard, like now that I'm
you were in
older,
elementary.
the high school was bad.
Yeah.
The middle
Yeah.
school was bad.
But let me ask y'all this: if let's say, for instance, y'all did still stay in LA, y'all think y'all would have been different than how y'all are now?
I think
Yes.
so. Yeah.
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 Yes.
Drastically changed. Yeah.
So you think coming here pretty much made you like into a different person compared to if you would have stayed over there?
Yes.
¿Estás cómodo, mijo?
I think so.
But I mean, we don't know.
You never know that.
We don't know. We don't know what could have happened. Cause before we moved over here, I think we were both, we were doing the whole taking public transportation, going to a school an hour away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like we were doing good in school at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think my GPA was like 3.2 or some shit like that.
Damn, so it dropped when you got here?
Nah, I don't know. I never saw my GPA here.
Damn,
honestly.
bro, my bad, bro.
I never saw my grade, like my GPA here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Like, stuff could have changed over the years of us being over there.
True.
You know what I mean?
One thing I like to always say is like, como it's mainly in Spanish. Es un dicho. El hubiera no existe.
Yeah.
The what if doesn't exist.
Yeah, because who knows? Because we could say, oh, if we stayed over there, maybe we would have gone, you know, stayed in college or gone to college.
But you never know.
You know what I mean? But we
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, did my mind, did this move affect me as in thinking into my future of like going to college and stuff? I
Yeah.
feel like it did.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say it didn't,
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You pretty much moved at the age of what?
because I was already in high school when we moved over
15,
here.
16?
I was about to turn 15.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I was literally like 2-3 months before I turned 15. We moved over here.
did you ever try telling, like, talking to your parents about before moving here, trying to tell them, like, you don't want to move or something like that?
Nah, we didn't. We never had
Like
that
discussion or-
decision
That,
or
like,
that talk.
That talk was never a thing.
Yeah, because
They
it
were just
happened.
like-
Because it happened so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within maybe I want to say max 2 months,
Yeah.
we moved over here.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you guys chose, or your parents chose Atlanta?
My dad was sent over here to help out.
Oh,
For
for
work.
work. Okay.
Yeah. He was over
He
here
was
to help out.
He was sent here and New York.
So you had to choose between either or?
So
He was
I
sent to
guess,
both.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, he did both
Yeah, he did
because
both.
they needed help in both locations.
Okay.
So you know they sent them out from LA to help out at the warehouses over here, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I guess the time when he was over here, he was looking at the houses, the house prices and stuff.
Well, back then it was pretty cheap, bro.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, at that time, yes, the houses were hella cheap.
What
here.
were we thinking, bro? We should have got a house back then too.
we got here what 2009
7
right there 2007 was the housing market crash.
Yeah.
You know,
Nah,
so
like a couple years after that.
was it 2009 when the
I
housing
think
market
so,
crash
yeah,
happened?
yeah, yeah.
Well, regardless, housing
Yes.
was extremely cheap.
Yeah.
You know, the housing market was peak.
But like even when he was in New York, he was looking at houses over there
Yeah.
or stuff over there. But of course, it was high. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah,
And then they ended up sending them back over here. So the second time they sent him back over here, that's when he looked into
the houses.
the
more-
houses and he bought a house. And within a week, bro,
Damn.
he found this house.
Yep.
Damn.
And then next thing you know, they're like, oh, we're moving to Georgia.
Yep. They were like, we're selling everything. We had yard sales. I remember.
So technically, he was already out here working, kind of, sort of, before.
Nah, they
fully
already,
moving.
they only sent him out here to help.
Por eso,
So I guess when he found the house, he bought the house, he put in for a transfer.
yeah.
Por eso, that's what I'm saying. So he was already technically here helping, or was he still?
Yeah,
in
but he
Cali?
wasn't here long.
No, that's what I'm saying. I know he wasn't here, but he was
Yeah,
already
yeah.
technically, coming in between both New York and here to help out just for a little bit and then go back.
Yeah.
for-
Yeah.
Until he finally made the decision to just fully move here
Yeah.
because of the whole help.
Because they sent him here first. He was here for like a week or two, and then he went back to LA. He was in LA for like a day or two, or something like that.
Mm.
And then they went to New York,
Mm.
and then the same thing, went back for like a day or two, and then came back over here. And then so that second time when he came over here, that's when he fucking bought this house.
And then immediately he was like,
Yeah, like,
Sell
oh, we're
everything.
moving over there.
Yeah, pretty
"Yeah,
much.
about the what was it, the Chevy,
The
right?
Suburban.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Suburban. Damn, that Suburban's been holding on
Yeah,
for quite a while, bro.
Yeah, that bourbon is 20-something years old.
My parents got that bourbon in the year 2000, bro.
And it's still holding strong from
Yep.
what I could see. Because he told me that he just recently changed out like that many parts out of it recently.
I'm not sure what he changed out of it.
I
to
know
be
he did
honest.
the
He swapped out the
transmission.
alternator.
No, he
Yeah.
has not. That's the original tranny and,
Is it?
and
Yeah,
engine.
original transmission.
So
Original
he's just pretty
engine.
much just upgraded it and he just changed.
Or
tuned
just
it up.
change, I guess, parts that need to be changed and shit
Yeah,
like
Hey
that.
man, it's still
But
running
that's
pretty
the
strong.
that's the original tranny and engine.
Damn, I want to be like that when I grow up, bro. I want to hold out pretty strong. Nah, but that's cool, man. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
Let me bring out other questions.
but yeah, I don't know. Did we answer the question?
Pretty much, if you ever wanted to change something,
Well, I don't think you answered about
You
that.
didn't
What is
answer.
there anything you wanted to change about your childhood?
Mhm.
pretty much, I guess
I mean, we've talked about this, huh?
It don't have to be from over there. It could be something from here too, growing up.
But I mean, we were already fucking grown here, bro. Not grown, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. You were pretty much already close to being young adults. We'll call it that.
Yeah.
Well, Gabriel was.
I mean, speak for yourself. I was.
Gabriel
young.
was still.
I was young.
Yeah. I mean, I've already talked about this before. Like, I feel like if I were to choose something, if anything, was just the way how, I mean, my parents were like at work most of the time, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a lot of the times it was just me and my brother.
Just always you guys together, pretty much, cause
Yeah. Because of course when we were like young, they would take us to like one of my aunt's house to like take care of us.
yeah.
But then but I feel like we were still living in Inglewood at that time. So when we moved to Hawthorne, I was like 8 years old, and that school was like 4 blocks away. I feel like that's when we sort of just stayed at the house by ourselves.
Okay. You pretty much just started taking care of
Like at 8 years old. Eight, 9 years old.
I feel you on that, because that was really the same situation with me.
Yeah.
When we first got here.
You know what's crazy? I don't remember that. Us being alone.
That you were what?
That we were just at the house.
I mean, we
By
weren't alone
ourselves.
for a long period of time, but yeah, we would come home and we were alone.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, bro, because mom would be at work. She'd be home like by 6:30, I think.
Mm. I mean, yeah, school would end 3 hours. That's not that much. That's
so
not that
we'd be
big.
home
Of
for
a
like 3 hours.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's if she didn't work late, I guess.
true.
You know what I mean? Because other than that, dad would get home like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
You know, oddly enough, I remember there was times where like we would have cousins over to like, I guess look after us. Like I remember she would sometimes be at the house.
At the house there?
Yeah. I specifically remember like
I don't remember.
we would
that.
watch movies and stuff like that.
I don't remember that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy.
I mean, there was times.
Man must be seeing
Oh
ghosts.
no, that was just a time where we just hung out at the house. They weren't over there to like take care of us.
Oh,
But I mean, there was times, of course, when mom and dad would go out or something, like they would take us to like Goretti. She would take care of us and stuff.
I
like
remember that.
You know
So-
what I mean?
So during that time, I guess while you guys were staying alone, were you doing anything in particular to just try to keep Gabriel entertained, to make sure he doesn't, like, you know, feel bothered? Because
Not
of the
really, because I feel like we would just watch TV or like. That's probably around the time we had got the PlayStation.
So you guys would just be home playing.
Yeah,
and
so we
stuff
would just like
Sent to
that
the
was
thing
one
and-
thing. That was one thing my mom made sure that we would have to do was our homework,
Yeah.
and then we could play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like she would have the concontrollers.
Yeah, I remember
for
that.
real?
Yeah. She would have the controllers.
She would have the controllers.
Not well though, just a heads up.
Yeah. But for the most
Sleeping.
part, a lot of the time she would she would hide them or whatever. So she would hide the controllers, and when we finish our homework, I would have to call her at work
And tell her.
and I'd tell her, I'm like, yo, we finished our homework. Like, where the controllers?
And
And she would
you.
tell us, yeah,
Pretty cool though.
yeah.
I mean, you guys already knew where they were at though, regardless.
You know,
Not
sometimes
really.
she would even take like the power cable
Not really.
from like the PS2 system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and then at that point we're like, yeah, we
we're kind of fucked.
yeah, we
can't
got to do
shit.
this.
That's pretty cool. I mean, she pretty much kind of wanted you guys to get your whole homework done, education first,
Yeah.
which nowadays they don't do that. I'm not trying to talk about parents and all that, but now this type of generation, they don't do that. if you notice it, they'll try to be strict with them, but they won't.
I feel like it's I don't want to say it's a generational thing. I want to say it's the person who's actually raising the kid kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, because like
There's something I heard that most people saying that I guess kind of like our parents' generation try to complain about that our generation is making it worse. But then the comment they made back be like, keep in mind, you were the one that raised us.
true.
So we're just going based on what we were taught.
Yeah.
Not even that. They just want to be different. They want to do it different.
Yeah.
Not necessarily do the same, but do it differently. You know what I mean? But yeah, going back to that other shit, like other than that, I feel like that's it.
So
And because I feel like he was pretty much guarded away from all the shit that would happen outside of the house, like the
Well, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro.
The ghetto shit.
One of the things that I'm gonna always say is like the one that has the toughest like part in the family is gonna always be the oldest sibling.
Yeah, it's always gonna be the oldest
Because they had to go through it first time, and then at the same time, once we got younger siblings, we don't want them to go through it, so we would try to always block everything off for them.
Yeah.
And then we would try to always make a comment towards our parents not to do certain things, and then parents don't do that.
Yeah.
Because they already did it to the first child. But at the end of the day, man, I mean, the same thing y'all kind of went through, I kind of did the same thing with my sister. Like I would have to, once I got out of school, we were living in apartments. I get off and I had to go pick her up from the babysitter that was taking care of her. Yeah. Then I bring her back home, and we would just wait there for like 2 to 3 hours too, tops. But just be there by ourselves. One thing that I always say that I wish it would be kind of different is my parents really weren't so workaholics. We'll kind of always be there every now and then.
Yeah.
But that's just me. But other than that, I mean, they always provided everything they can for me, which I'm grateful.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same thing with us.
Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I can't hit my parents.
Like
I love them, bro.
Because
like,
I mean, my mom would like take us out and stuff.
Yeah,
whenever she's off. You know, she would be the one that would take us out to the movies or like to the theme parks and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's certain little things they would do, and then just try, and I appreciate everything like that. But I mean, let me ask you this: if you have kids yourself, would you be working at your job so hard like your parents were, and I guess mid parts of how would you leave your kids at home like that? And I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
What do you mean at home? Like alone?
Yeah.
Depending on their age.
Right. But I'm saying that would you want
would
that,
I leave them as young?
Yeah.
Probably not.
The same. Would you want them to go through the same experience that you?
No.
Even though it's like it's not bad. Like I say,
no.
Our generation is different. You wouldn't, right?
Nah. That's what I'm saying though. I wouldn't do it as young.
Like I wouldn't mind it if it was like already like teenager wise or something like that.
Like if they're 12, 13, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. But I guess I'm pretty much trying to say is like how we went through, how we experienced being alone early age, how we had to grow up at a younger age.
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't put that on them.
So again, that's just my thing. That I have the same feeling as you.
Yeah.
But that's not something that we would blame our parents for. It's just something that an experience that we as kids went through that we wouldn't want another person to go through.
Yeah.
Which is why I say, this is one thing I always say, that as an older sibling, we always kind of suffered or grew up the fastest compared to our other siblings.
Yeah.
But right now, shit, my sister feels like I feel like she's more mature than my ass. I'm just trying to enjoy my life, bro. I'm trying to be the kid that I couldn't be back then.
Yeah, that's literally how I kind of see it, to be honest. What you just said just now?
Like now I'm an adult, like I can have
yeah.
But I mean, not even just that, like me, I got like real into shoes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so like I got my own money, so like I want to do shit that I wasn't able to like get or do or whatever when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Another one. What's something you wish more people knew about you guys?
What's something we wish that people would know about us?
Yeah, or like what? Yeah.
Yeah. What's something that we want people to know about us, or we wish they knew more about us about?
That we're not always like that serious.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people tend to think that we're probably like serious like a lot of the times.
I think it's partly because we have resting bitch face.
Hey, man.
It just runs in the family. We have
not even that. I mean, I get what you mean, but I've gone the we thought you were mean.
Yeah, I've gone that too.
You've gotten that?
Yeah, I was in high school. Like I forgot what grade. I think I was a junior at the time. I had a group of these girls I was classmates with. They were like, because once I had gotten into a mutual relationship with somebody, because they were friends with her. They were like, you know, you're not, you know, you're not
as mean as I thought you would be.
Like you look really like, you know, mean, and I'm like, what? No.
In other words, it goes to show, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, but like I've the way I see it, it was just a look that we picked up from like living over there.
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, you kind of
because it's not like you're mad,
but you're not about to let.
But it's at the same time, it's not like you look mean. I mean, I guess some people took it as you look mean, but it's not like, it's like an in between.
It's like a scowl.
I kind of see it as you just not like you're kind of intimidating, but not necessarily.
Yeah,
You're not about to become somebody.
you're not about to.
Yeah.
You're not about to see like, you know, like people tend to pin, you know, over there tend to pick on people.
like bullying.
Like, yeah, it's like that looks soft. You know.
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
what I'm saying. It's a thing, and so you kind of built that as a defense mechanism to where you want people to kind of be intimidated by you, but at the same time you're like, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Certain people, I guess, would think that, but again, like I said, don't judge a book by its cover. That's all I gotta say. Let me see. One more that I kind of had right here.
Oh, but I mean, besides from that, like, we joke around a lot, bro.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I
bro.
feel like a lot of the
Whoever's around us,
times,
they know
like
that.
the jokes that we do is like dark jokes.
Yeah, we make some dark jokes sometimes.
If you don't have any dark humor, bro, then don't be around us.
No, like we went dark one time, bro.
yeah, I
And there
remember,
was, who was here? Who was it?
Lupe was
It
with
was
us.
Lupe?
Yeah, and like
And
when
she was just looking at us like, what the fuck?
yeah, we were bouncing off one another with like
Like on some again, this is dark jokes. Like on some suicidal type shit.
Yeah,
Cause you know we got a fan right here.
yeah.
So we're just like, what were we talking about? Like hanging off of this or something like that.
yeah, and then
And then,
having
like,
the fan on, like
having
on
the
low,
fan on,
so you're
and
just
then
like kind of
blood is just-
rotating as like and whoever
bro, you
finds you,
paint
they
the whole
just see you
wall.
rotating.
Yeah. You know, just blood squirting everywhere.
But again, that's just the sense of humor as a sibling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plus I feel like we're
Other people tend
I
to judge.
get what you're saying. Like I feel like we're more, I guess, silly in a way around each other. Like meaning me, him, and my
Yeah,
sister.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's
And I even tell
understandable.
them, I'm like, y'all know I'm funny, bro.
That's the thing. I don't even think you gotta say it because they know.
Yeah.
That's the same thing that we mean with my sister. Like whenever we say some dark shit, and we're like, "Damn, bro, I'll see you in hell. We're going to hell." Cause we tend to make comments that we normally shouldn't make
Yeah,
around
like-
other people. Like, and then we're like, "Ah, damn, bro, we're going to hell."
Yeah,
Like-
I feel like if the group of people that we always hang out with and stuff like that, like, were to see how I actually act around them, like,
Yeah.
they'll be like, oh, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
I guess because they have a certain image of you. I guess, kind of, sort of.
Not an image, not a certain image, but it's just like, I don't act like that with them.
But that's
If
the
that
thing,
makes
though, bro. I
sense.
mean, yeah, I get it, though.
You know what
But
I
I
mean?
mean, you being yourself around your siblings is really how you normally really are. So the fact,
I guess.
so the whole reason you actually having the confidence to have somebody like talk like that same thing, like same sense of humor, it's pretty much like you feeling confident, like, you know, you trust that person.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, man, that's why majority of the times when I'm here with you, bro. I mean, I don't know. People starting to tell me that I'm starting to become mean and an asshole, and I'm
Why?
like,
Oh, because of me?
because of all the comments that I make sometimes, and they're like, "You've been hanging around Carlos too much." I'm like, so? Oh, that's my boy.
Like, what's the name? Kari? Well, I
Kari.
forgot what we were talking about. Were you there that day? We were talking
Cuando?
about zodiac signs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so she thought I was a Gemini.
Zodiac
Oh, yeah.
signs.
Yeah. Point is, she thought I was a Gemini.
Oh, you mean astrology?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Astrology.
My bad. My bad.
My bad. But yeah, she was all like, "Oh, I thought you were a Gemini." I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, what made you think that? Because of all the shit I be talking.
I think that's when Rachel tried to read the cards, no, and then it was at the
Nah,
game.
that was some time before that. Like, after that, I think.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it when they were trying to announce for the baby and all that shit? I think.
Nah, we were at Monster's house.
Por eso.
Oh. Probably. Ya ni me acuerdo, güey.
It was inside.
But it
there.
was one of those times.
It was
yeah.
inside their house though.
Yeah.
But
We had that conversation.
I don't know, bro. I think I've known y'all for what, 10 plus years now. I think I got used to being around y'all to the point where I'm just being always myself around y'all.
I guess. But I'm telling you, brother, the side that I'm talking about, you have not seen it.
I mean, no, I get it. I mean, but you saying that shit, like talking about that, I would.
Oh,
just,
no, yeah,
I would laugh.
That's light work.
I'm saying, I would laugh.
Yeah, that's light work, bro.
There's shit that I was like, you know, but I get it though. I get what you mean though.
Yeah.
That
I guess she probably just found it crazy because she probably never seen me and him
talk like that.
talk like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it pretty much threw her for a little bit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she was like dumbfounded. You know, she was like,
because we were like,
Like,
we were
what?
laughing, we were laughing and like, you know, shit
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Not everybody can hold a certain dark humor, bro.
using
Yeah.
humor type B with friend group A, something like that. I don't know how the saying goes.
All right. Another one I have for y'all is, what's the comment someone has ever made that stuck with you till this day?
Like about us?
Yeah.
Like as individual or together?
It could be both. Either or, whichever one you want to share.
That's actually a really good question.
A comment?
Comment, like a slick, pretty much like a slick comment or something, I guess.
Oh, like somebody said something
Mhm.
about me and I heard it and I
Like
was
that we
oh.
didn't like or what?
Pretty much, yeah. Or let me rephrase it like, what is a mean comment someone has made about you that stuck with you till this day?
I don't think anybody has said like a mean comment.
Or it doesn't have to be mean.
It was
could
more
be,
so like they thought something. It was like a substitute teacher when I was still like in school. Where like I think I had headphones in or something, and she was subbing. So like I walked past her, she said something to me. I didn't hear her. I turned around and I said, "Huh?" And then so she like started talking. She started talking in Spanish, or tried to, dira. And I'm all like, "I speak English." She's all like, "Oh, I didn't think you did." I'm all like, because I didn't respond to her. And
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I just didn't hear you."
Yeah.
And then it was just like no sorry, nothing like that.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I have a similar story to that. It was middle school and I think there was like a school trip or something like that, and they were giving out like tickets or something like that
Yeah.
for you to claim. And it wasn't my homeroom teacher, it was a different homeroom teacher who had grouped up with ours, and they were pretty much like naming all the kids, you know, to get up from their seats and go pick up the ticket, stuff like that. So when I had my name called, he was like trying his best to say my name in like, you know, the way we would say it in Spanish. You know, instead of saying Gabriel Lopez, they were like Gabriel Lopez. You know, but it was like, I want to say like in a broken Spanish, like he wasn't rolling his R's and stuff.
He butchered it.
Yeah, he was butchering my name, but trying to say it in
I'm
Spanish.
like, you motherfucker,
So-
I speak English, bitch.
I got up and I walked up to him and I was like, you know, I speak perfect English, right? I literally told him that. And like, I looked him straight in the eyes, like, you know, I speak perfect English, right? And he smack talked back to me, and he was like, do you want the ticket or not? And so I just grabbed it from him and went back to my seat.
Hell no. I hate that shit though, bro.
I don't know, bro. That's probably the worst
So in other
I'm
words-
pretty sure we've never experienced shit like that till we moved over here.
Probably, yeah.
Racial profiling. Pretty
Well,
much?
not like that, but just like real ignorant shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, of course there's name calling, but those are just name calling. But like assuming shit like that,
Yeah.
you get what I mean?
Well, shoot, I told you that one time where I went, I think it was for my birthday, where I went to go get a propane tank at Wayfield.
Yeah.
And I walked in there and the lady literally say, no mas. And I'm like, huh? She's like, no mas. Ya, like, try to say it in Spanish, but it was a morena.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, we have no mas. I'm like, y'all don't have no more? She's like, oh, you speak English. She said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is
And
wild.
I'm like, yeah, I speak English. She's like, oh, no, we're out right now. I'm like, all right, I appreciate it. And I just walked out. But it was funny to me how she's like, no mas, like, no tenemos mas.
Yeah, yeah.
Saying they have no more
Yeah.
problem. Like, you do not speak English. Like, it's pretty much, besides the whole ignorancy, it's literally racial profiling, bro, at the end of the day. But they're being straight up fucking ignorant. And I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, just speak English. If they can speak to you in English, if not, they'll tell you, I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's Atlanta for you, bro. You'll find some weird shit here going on. For real, you think I'm playing? But other than that, I mean, last question I'm gonna ask y'all: how do y'all feel about getting older?
Damn.
Like seeing each other, like getting older,
I guess, yeah, pretty much.
like compared to like how, you know, I get what you mean. I don't know. It's like I feel like we've evolved in a way.
Yeah.
We've matured.
It's one of those.
Especially like the relationship between me and him.
Yeah.
What's up?
I would feel like it's one of those adapt or die kind of things. You know?
Yeah.
Because if you, well, I wouldn't say adapt or die. You know, we're not.
I know what you mean, though, my boy.
We're not gonna pass away. But I mean, like,
Eventually we will.
You need to change in order to, you know, not lose the people you care about. You know what I mean?
And see, not a lot of people think that way.
Not because
I feel sorry for them, I guess.
Bitter,
Fuck that. They don't deserve to be sorry.
hard-headed,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
petty, bro.
Bro, it's that fucking pride in them that they want to hold on to. At the end of the day, just fuck your set your fucking pride.
Because I can say, like, some years ago, like, it was kind of bad between me and him. Because we were, like, arguing. I feel like we were not arguing a lot, but we would argue often. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like almost every interaction would lead to an argument. And it would be like about simple stuff. You know, like, hey, would you mind helping out around the house? Or hey, would you mind cleaning up the room a little bit? Or, you know.
Yeah, this is what we're
Stuff
done.
like
Like, yeah, but
So
like I said,
I feel like it's because we were immature, you know?
yeah.
We weren't taking each other into consideration.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Damn, y'all made me feel like a damn interviewer for real. But y'all want me to keep going? I can keep going. I can
Yeah,
throw
we can
some
do
of
one
it.
more.
All right, let me throw the saddest one I got.
They said the saddest one. I'm not trying to make us cry.
I know, right?
Nah, bro. Okay. Are y'all proud of one another?
I would say yeah.
In other words, I'll put it like this. You being the older brother, are you proud of seeing your younger brother who he is, became who he is today?
What he's done?
Yes.
Because I mean, we're still
Tell the truth, Carlos.
we're still building.
Yeah,
as
no.
people. You
I'm
know
not
what I mean?
saying, I mean, you know,
As so far, yes, I am.
Yeah.
Especially
It's okay to tell the people I'm a piece of shit, Carlos.
no,
but
they
you know
know.
what I'm saying? Like,
They know.
Ever since like growing up,
They know.
him as
And if
a-
you don't know, yes, he is a piece of shit.
but yeah,
But
that's
nah, the moment I was when he got his car.
the one out there.
Yeah,
Yeah. I fucking
because
love
he
that
did
car.
it. Because he did it by himself.
Okay.
Like my original
you know what
plan
I
was
mean?
like I'm gonna get a cosigner. I'm gonna get the car that I want, and then I'm gonna pay for it off over time and make sure I don't like miss any payments. And I haven't missed a payment ever since I had that car.
Yeah, and he didn't need a cosigner.
Yeah, I didn't need a cosigner at all.
Because
That's what's up.
so he went to college.
I dropped out, by the way.
And, I don't know. I don't know if you wanted.
You just did that.
I don't know if you wanted me to say.
Let's be
But
honest.
point
Let's
is-
be honest.
Point is, he started paying back his loan,
Yeah.
so that built his credit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So he built his credit up like that to where when he was in the process of getting his car, he didn't really need a cosigner
Right.
Yeah.
because his percentage was already kind of low.
So that's kind of an achievement that he made that pretty much
Yes.
made you really proud.
Yeah. To where like when I got my car, I didn't have credit at all. You know what I
didn't either,
mean? And my percentage for somebody that did not have credit, I feel like it was good
Yeah.
in a way, I guess. But I still got a cosigner, which was my dad,
Mm-hmm.
which brought it down a lot.
Yeah.
So that helped me out in a way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So seeing that from your own experience, seeing him get it, it pretty much made you really proud that
Yeah, because he did it on his own.
that's what's up. So now we go to Gabriel.
I mean, I'm proud of Carlos. You know, he's struggled like a lot of his life. You know, just being the firstborn, and not only that, but like, you know, I think when I realized that he was like doing his own thing was immediately right after graduating high school, because he went straight into the workforce. You know, he started getting paycheck. He started learning new experiences and stuff like that. You know, and you know he's bought his own car twice now. I think the first one was the Tahoe.
Three.
My bad, 3 times. I'm missing the Impala, right? The Impala, the Tahoe, and then
and
he's got
the
the
Challenger.
Challenger. You know,
Damn, bro, I met you through all 3 of them. Dang.
Oh, you didn't meet me when I had the truck, right?
Oh yeah,
no.
But the truck my dad got me.
No,
The
I didn't.
Sierra?
Yeah.
Because I met you pretty much when you kind of already had the Impala.
Yeah.
Damn, I still remember that Impala, bro. You still got the rims, right? Ted? Or you already
Yeah,
sold
in the
them?
garage.
yeah, the garage.
But yeah, nah, that's pretty cool, man. I mean, it's always something nice to be considerate about each other, man. And just hearing it every now and then. I mean, it's not as often. I'm pretty sure you guys don't necessarily say that to each other.
What?
No, that's probably the first time we ever said that to
like
each other.
you know, something that you're proud of each other.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, you don't say it as much, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it feels good.
Almost shed a tear. I almost shed a tear there.
I think we all are, striving to have somebody say, "I'm proud of you."
Man, at the end of the day, it's always nice to hear that from somebody else.
Yeah, like that's how you hurt. That's not how you hurt. That's how you like hit somebody hard. Is when you you genuinely tell them, Mitchell, I'm proud of you.
Like, yeah, I'm proud of you for what you've been doing. I'm proud of you, for what you become and what you've gone through. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, that just tends to help somebody. And that's why I say you guys probably don't say it to each other, but I mean, hey, bro, just know that, I mean, there are people proud of you. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like if we start saying it to each other, we're gonna have unresolved daddy issues and we're gonna start crying. That's all
But
it takes.
I feel like if you say that like constantly or more often, like I feel like it just becomes like a
repetitive,
like a regular thing.
Like it loses its meaning?
It won't mean as much.
Oh,
and that's what I'm saying though. So you don't say it as much, but every now and then when you do hear it, it feels nice.
Yeah.
that's actually that happened with me and the term "I love you."
I feel like that
Like,
I get what you're saying. I feel like that
not like brotherly love or like sibling or parental love, but
Yeah.
I mean like
I get what you're
loving
saying.
another person who you aren't like blood relative to.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the word was getting thrown around a lot, and so like as I was getting
People say it
older,
easily,
I would not say it to people, even though they were just saying it to me like just out of like friendship.
I'm more of a show than to like tell you.
Yeah,
I would rather show my efforts more than me just telling you.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how I am actually.
So the
too.
whole reason, if I ever like say something to somebody like, oh, I feel like this way to you, or I love you, I'm not just gonna keep constantly saying it to you, bro. I'm gonna always actually show it, be there.
Yeah.
For, whatever you go through, I'm always gonna be there for you. We're always gonna hang out and shit. Like, I'd rather just let my actions speak. But at the end of the day, I mean, shit, bro, no homo shit, bro, but I love you.
So like, if I ever got you something nice for your birthday, just know I care about you.
Hey,
and that was me showing. That's the way of me showing that I love you.
There's nothing homo about telling another man that you love him.
My main thing is
Not talking about just in general. I was just talking about men.
Oh,
Fuck.
See, my thing is like, I don't necessarily need anything for anybody. The whole reason that you showed up, bro, for my birthday like that, that's all that matters to me.
And I'm the same way actually.
That's why I feel like
to me, especially when it comes to shit like that, like especially if I do something going out and shit like that, like I'm cool with you just showing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
It's the thought.
Like I don't expect nothing from you. You just showing up is cool, just fine with me.
Yeah.
But I mean that's not me saying you don't gotta give me a gift. But shit, you better buy me something. A gift is greatly appreciated. I fucks with the gifts.
You better check that wish list.
Yeah.
Nah, but I feel you, bro. But other than that, I mean, shit, man.
All right, last question. How do you feel, or what are your thoughts of me and Mitch starting this and seeing how many episodes we've done so far?
Oh yeah, you did ask me that.
Because you kind of asked us what episode we were on.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I asked you guys before we started what episode you guys are on. I think my main. Okay, so if I were to be honest, I think what you guys are doing is great. Like, meeting together and just staying up to date and pretty much talking to an audience about different stuff, whether it be Cheeseman or not.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that you guys are putting time, effort, and money, those are like the three main factors, because that's what really makes or breaks stuff like this. It's just any hobby or career path in general. I think it's great that you guys are doing this, and I think what was the other? I had another thing in my head. I think just 14 episodes in, which is about what, like 8 months of work that you guys have been doing.
I don't think.
Yeah, it's about an episode every 1 to 2 weeks. No,
it's an episode every week.
Oh, so it has been about 7. My bad. I'm thinking like months, 2 weeks.
Nah,
but in reality,
it's been about 4 months, I guess.
3 to 4 months.
It's about 3 to 4. Yeah, 3.5 months. Yeah, I think like this is like literally this is just the beginning for you guys. 3.5 months. You know, that's literally maybe like the beginning of something that could be bigger. That could last for years.
This is about to make me cry.
That's not my intention.
Nah, you good, bro. Here, but here's my question to you: when are you gonna start streaming?
That, I mean, I need to get over like the fact, because when I think my main spiel with that is I'm always in a party chat. Like I've already gotten accustomed to hearing, you know, the guys I play with, you know, in my ear or in my head as I play. Yeah. And we play different things at the same time, which Carlos finds weird, by the way. Like I could be playing a video game that I'm playing that's like a single player game, and everybody else is playing single player games, and everybody's doing their own thing, but we're all engaging.
Not like hella weird, but like
he finds it odd, not like weird, but like that's kind of like what, you know.
But then again, like you think about it, it's like you're just hanging out, you know.
Yeah,
it's just pretty much we're just on a call.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what it is. Yeah,
because I mean, I tend to do that too. I mean, on Discord, I just get on the call just to play whatever I'm playing, or if we're gonna play something together, we can. But if not, we just do our own thing and we're just talking in there. Yeah. And somebody just makes a comment and we're just pretty much just like you said, hanging out. So
I think what I need to do is get over my fear of like expecting people to watch me when I should just be doing it for myself.
Yeah, that's the thing. So when you do go live, and especially if you're using Streamlabs, you can hide the little
the view count.
Which was something that I always do.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like. I'm always. It's kind of like how Monster does it nowadays. How he just randomly interacts with somebody, or like he's just talking.
Yeah,
it's like if he's talking to somebody else, you can do that.
Oh.
Damn, bro, that's bad podcasting.
my bad. That's my dad. But yeah, that's about it, man. Like at the end of the day, starting off is always gonna be hard.
Yeah,
literally. One thing I could always just suggest is don't have huge expectations for people watching.
Well, I mean, it's not only that. I feel like it's a personality thing, you know, because like Monster, I've been in streams with him, you know, and he's the type of person who would was able to get me out of my shell. Like he would crack jokes and stuff like that, and I would bounce off of that and stuff like that.
I'll put it like this: Monster is a funny guy.
He is a funny guy.
So he's an entertainer.
Yeah. He's an outgoing entertainer who knows.
Hey, Monster, my bad, bro, but you're not good at video games. But you're an entertainer.
Oh my god!
You'll make it because you're funny, bro.
But I mean, you know, that's one of the reasons why we wanted him to be like a part of this.
Yeah,
because he's funny.
He's an entertainer. Yeah. He's a natural entertainer.
So as for you,
for me, like I'm not in it to.
No, bro, but I'm saying as for you, of all these years that I've known you,
hold on, let him finish. You're not in it to what?
Unfortunately for me, I'm not in it to bring entertainment to people. You know, I'm in it so that I can experience whatever I'm doing, whether it be like a single player game or a multiplayer game with friends, to share my experience with the world, you know?
And that's what I'm saying though. Like you can bring that because throughout all these years that I've gamed with you, Gabriel, you're a good gamer.
I'm decent.
Dude, video, like the best ones that I've actually seen you play is like racing games.
Oh yeah, I would say I'm decent at that too.
Oilo. Stop humbling yourself like that, bro.
Because like here's the thing though, right? Like the guys I play with, whenever like we would play cooperative games, you know, games like Destiny 2 where it's team based and you know you need
trash
to
game,
like you know pull in the clutch or something like that. I'm known to be reliable. Like that was a nickname for a short amount of time. I wouldn't say short amount of time. I think they still call me that to this day. Where they're just like, you know, Gabe is reliable. You know, like we would do 6-man raids and, you know, something bad happens. I would come into the clutch and try to, you know, lift.
So you're like the 6-man.
Huh?
I don't know if you get that term.
I kind of do understand that term. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's
Shit, why you
basketball
playing,
related.
bro? League of Legends. This man would be my support. Hell yeah, he would get me out of trouble.
Like people,
Throw me that
yeah,
lancer.
like even with that, you know, I've heard. God, I forgot who
But
told me
again,
this.
That's what I'm saying. though. That's entertainment, dude. You have to understand that people like watching that. You don't think yourself as like you're being good, but that's you being a good and reliable player.
Mm.
And people tend to love and see that. Because who doesn't like seeing out of nowhere just like somebody clutch?
Somebody skilled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you are.
So get to it, my boy.
Like, don't belittle
Like
yourself.
I can't deny that because like I don't even play Call of Duty, and there's a YouTuber that I watch called Handler. That dude is crazy in Search and Destroy, and like I don't like the game enough to play it, you know.
just
but
like to watch
I
it.
like watching him play
Exactly.
because just the fact that he's clutch with it. You know, he has map knowledge and he's
Think of it like this: there are people out there that probably will do the same thing for you, especially because the games that you be doing and playing, and then like again, it'll take time. You don't have to interact as much as you do.
Yeah.
Just play your game. That's one thing I always tell you. Whenever you play a game, go ahead and just hit that like button. Like, don't even expect anything. You're gonna eventually forget that you're streaming.
True.
Because I've done that. I'm like, oh shit, I'm streaming. But over time, I mean, you'll start to interact and feel better with it.
Yeah.
And then that's just putting content out there. You're just putting yourself out there. You're sharing stuff with other people, and then we'll eventually help you like grow.
Yeah.
And you can, man. At the end of the day, it's not hard.
Like I've thought about like playing old games that I played before, like the racing games that I grew up with, and then like of course the classics like Super Mario World and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and then just taking the time to, just play normally and just throw them up on YouTube or something like that.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Like you don't, and if you don't feel like going live, do the same thing we're doing. Pre-record.
Yeah.
Literally pre-record, and
True.
you don't necessarily need a camera either.
True. I mean, I don't plan on using a camera.
Like, if you want to be one of the VTubers, hey man.
Nah, I'm good on that.
But other than that, I mean, just your voice and your gameplay, or even then, you don't even have to record your voice either. Because Esoteric from Destiny 2.
Yeah.
I've never heard his voice. And what does he do? He's always soloing certain things.
I don't think I've ever heard his voice either.
Exactly. And people watch his content.
Yeah, that's right.
So you don't have to record your voice.
True.
Just put your name out, put yourself out there. SOF Defiance or whatever you want to do. Put yourself out there, bro.
Yeah.
And eventually, when you reach a certain point, if you want, people start saying, face reveal, voice reveal, you could do a video and people will want that. So again, just put yourself out there, man. Don't belittle yourself. Because you're actually a good gamer and trust me, people would like to see how you play, bro, and all that.
I guess.
So make sure y'all follow him on Twitch.
Yeah, y'all make sure.
Which is?
I don't stream that often. It's very rare that I do. But I guess now that we're talking about it, I will try my best to push it out there. It's twitch.tv /SOF Defiance DEFIANCE. And you can find me on YouTube, Twitch. I do have a Twitter, but I don't use it. That was mainly just for social media purposes.
I'll tag his
that's pretty
Instagram
much
too.
it, yeah.
You got an Instagram too, don't you?
I do have an Instagram, yes, but that's like a personal Instagram. But screw it.
I won't post you there. Then.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably link it up somewhere in the Twitch or something like that.
I mean, which is the SOF_Defiance, right?
I think so. Yeah, I try to use the same label for everything.
Well,
and again,
I guess thanks for coming on this episode of
thanks for making me shed a tear, bro. Hey, my bad, bro. I wasn't talking bad about you. You're still my boy.
But yeah, I guess we go close it out.
Nice.
The end of episode 14.
Thanks for tuning in. Episode 14 of Puro Chisme Podcast.
We'll catch y'all
Please
later.
like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, we're out.
Please watch the video. There we go.